Why do umbrellas have a hooked handle? Imagine walking down a busy city street where the sound of raindrops drumming on pavement mixes with the bustling hum of the crowd. People huddle under their umbrellas, catching these trusty companions against the deluge. Among the sea of open canopies, every umbrella has one defining feature in common: a hooked handle. It's such a familiar sight that most of us never stop to wonder why. We simply accept that umbrellas come this way, just like we accept that cats chase mice. But why a hook and not a straight stick or a loop? Today, we'll dive into the peculiar story of the hooked handle, a tale brimming with practicality and a touch of social ingenuity. So, as we explore this everyday mystery, ask yourself, what other objects might hold surprises right before our eyes? It's easy to think the hooked handle is purely an aesthetic choice. After all, a graceful curve might seem more refined than a simple stick, right? Perhaps it's just to add a dash of personality to an otherwise boring object. You've probably encountered the idea that the hook provides better balance, or perhaps helps to steady the umbrella in the wind. Such explanations seem reasonable at first glance. But there's more to this iconic design than meets the eye. What if I told you that the hook isn't about fashion or even function while in use, but rather it's about storage? That's right. This curve has less to do with facing the rain and more to do with what happens when the clouds roll away. Intrigued? Let's take a step back in time and explore the practical roots of this overlooked detail. To uncover the origins of the hooked umbrella handle, we need to travel back to 19th century England, a place of smoky pubs, horse-drawn carriages, and ever unpredictable weather. Picture bustling streets filled with ladies and gentlemen donned in layers of wool and cotton, protecting themselves against the damp with umbrellas that were far from what we see today. Before the hooked handle became a staple, many umbrellas had straight handles, albeit less conveniently stored. It was a time when inventions were rapid, driven by the needs of increasing urbanization. Life in growing cities demanded innovations to make living in a crowded world a little more comfortable. Enter the ingenious curve, a game-changer in the world of umbrella design. As cities grew denser, so did daily inconveniences. Imagine stepping into a cramped pub, shaking your wet umbrella and realizing there's nowhere to put it without leaving a puddle. A common scene in 19th century London pubs, a place where social lives thrived despite the weather. Wet umbrellas caused mess, clutter, and, for the pristine obsessed, an unsightly nuisance. In crowded spaces, finding a clever way to stow one's umbrella without it toppling over or being stepped on became a necessity. The question was not only how to keep clothes dry, but also how to manage these dripping appendages causing chaos indoors. Enterprising minds began to think, how can we better accommodate our rain gear in such tight quarters? Enter the innovative thinker and inventor Samuel Fox, who, in the mid-19th century, decided to revolutionize the humble umbrella. Inspired by the social and practical challenges of urban life, Fox designed the paragon of umbrella utility, the hooked handle. This wasn't just any tool, it was an elegantly simple solution to a persistent problem. With the introduction of the hook, umbrellas could now hang neatly off counters, coat racks, and even arms, freeing the user's hands and tidying the clutter. The design quickly caught on, appreciated not just for its utility, but also for its sophistication in busy social settings. It was a stroke of genius, combining practicality with a touch of panache that would set the standard for umbrella design. The true charm of the hooked handle lies not only in its practicality as a storage solution, but in its unexpected role in social life. The elegance of the hook allowed umbrellas to become a status symbol, an accessory not merely functional, but also indicative of one's social standing. Wealthy individuals could be seen sporting umbrellas with intricately designed hooks, often complementing their attire. Meanwhile, the masses appreciated the hook for its handiness in the bustling streets. Its form became less about the rain and more about making a statement and maintaining dignity upon entering a room. Who knew that a simple hook could carry such social weight? The hooked handle, ubiquitous yet unassuming, teaches us that even the most mundane items often have stories rich in history and social context. It reminds us that innovations frequently arise from simple, practical problems, solutions that transform daily living, nudging society along new paths. As you walk through the rain under your umbrella, take a moment to appreciate the nuance encoded in its design, a testament to humanity's endless quest to harmonize utility and charm. And next time you hang your umbrella on a hook, remember, you're participating in a tradition born of necessity and nurtured by societal evolution. A delightful testament to the twists and turns of human ingenuity.